Here are 3 reasons why I'm skipping the iPhone 17 Pro and buying this model instead. I normally only upgrade to base model iPhones, but the iPhone 17 may be the most Pro-like base model iPhone to date. There are lots of passionate iPhone users like myself who are loyal to base model iPhones. When I replace my iPhone every 2 or so years, I don't bother with the Pro variants. My position is that as the base model iPhones grow more powerful, I don't need to spend a few $100 extra on capabilities that a casual user like me won't require. I'm the opposite of a power user, unless power is equivalent with a disturbing amount of scrolling through TikTok. If you plan to upgrade to a new iPhone but wonder if the Pro models are too complex for your everyday requirements, the base model contains a few Pro-level capabilities that even the most casual user can appreciate. Here are a few reasons why I'm upgrading to the iPhone 17 over the iPhone 17 Pro, and some of my reasons may help you make your buying decision too. 1. Pro-level display. One of the base model iPhone 17's most Pro features is its new improved display. Compared to the iPhone 16 and all previous standard models before it, the iPhone 17 and 17 Pro share the exact identical display characteristics. The base model iPhone 17 features an enhanced 6.3-inch display, a 120Hz refresh rate, an always-on display, 2622 by 1206 pixel resolution, and 3000 nits peak outdoor brightness. All of these specs are enhancements over the iPhone 16. Previously, a larger display, quicker refresh rate, and always-on display were reserved for Pro models alone. To a casual iPhone user, these display specs may not seem fundamental enough to the user experience to pay extra money for, and to me, they're not. But adding them in the base model phone makes them a nice to have, and I'm excited about that. 2. Upgraded camera system. The iPhone 17 includes an 18 megapixels center stage front camera. This is the first major front camera upgrade since the iPhone 11, and I was pleasantly surprised that it wasn't reserved for the Pro versions. During Apple's inaugural, the firm said the iPhone 17's back camera has 4 times the resolution of the iPhone 16, while the center stage front camera's square design allows for more pixels, flexible photo framing, stabilization, and a broader field of view. The new camera employs AI to enlarge the camera's field of view, so you can capture images in landscape while keeping the phone vertical. If you utilize your iPhone camera for everyday photo and video taking, the iPhone 17's camera system will be more than enough. However, if you plan to shoot professional-grade images and videos, the standard model iPhones lack the extra optical zoom, ProRAW file format, and other Pro-level photo and video refining capabilities available in the iPhone 17 Pro. Storage. So it's a positive for those who don't want to pay more to enhance the base model storage or rely only on iCloud. Additionally, the base model iPhone 17 offers more, and perhaps better, color selections than the Pro variants. The standard model lineup consists of 5 colors: lavender, sage, mist blue, white, and black, while the Pro versions come in 3 colors: cosmic orange, deep blue, and silver. My advice is that there's a $300 price increase from a 265 gigs iPhone 17 and a 256 gigs iPhone 17 Pro. However, if your phone usage demands more than the 512 gigs limit for the ordinary model, you'll want to consider the iPhone 17 Pro. The two phones share the same display characteristics, so if you were eyeing a Pro model expressly for a larger panel or quicker refresh rate, the iPhone 17 can get the job done. For casual use texting, talking, navigation, web surfing, YouTubing, and social media scrolling, the iPhone 17 will do great for most people, and its improved battery capacity over the entire iPhone 16 family helps with that. Greater differences lay in the two phones' camera systems and internal CPUs, as the iPhone 17 Pro boasts an improved A19 Pro chip. The iPhone 17 Pro also boasts an additional back 48 megapixels fusion telephoto lens, more optical zoom settings, and ProRAW image file compatibility. The improved camera gives the iPhone 17 Pro more advanced photography and filming skills, making it appropriate for content creators and professionals. Actually, I've spent a lot more on my iPhones. I'm stationed in the UK, and haven't always gone for the basic storage option. But I've always had the Pro Max or nearest equivalent. That's £18,200 in UK money, where I am, before we even consider about how much I've given to the cellular networks for the luxury of using the phone. But am I going to carry on buying new shirts for Tim Cook and friends, not to mention financing the cost of cleaning the glass on Apple's ludicrous glass donut in California? Well, I like to think that I'll make my selection based on genuine value of the camera that I always have with me, versus the resale value for last year's iPhone 16 Pro Max. Actually, that's a valid point. Most of that money has come back to me since Apple devices do keep their value if you look after them, which I do. Admittedly, the one poor case I ever bought, and the most costly, was an Apple one, so I'll probably simply trust the company with the phones. But evidently, I can have the most pro phone ever now that the thinness isn't the problem that it used to be. There? Fine. Actually, the iPhone unibody does sound really great as an idea. Literally, since it will be thermally efficient, the aluminum will channel the heat away. And to be fair, I'm very happy with my MacBook Pro M3, not so much the Intel MacBook Pro 2019 I'm also routinely expected to deal with, but that's a whole other story. But what about the cameras that project out on that large new bump, or plateau as Apple seem to prefer? I do wonder, will that enormous bump be scratched more easily? Is this a way to reduce the possibility of my iPhone remaining pristine for a year? Will the best iPhone 17 Pro Max cases cover the bump? Ultimately, I'm largely looking with my photographer's eye, and the lengthy optical zoom, plus the fact there is finally a 48 megapixel sensor on the telephoto camera, is the shift that I've been searching for. It's upset me that the telephoto has been the worst sensor on past iPhones, and while I don't buy the notion that it is the equivalent of 8 Pro lenses in my pocket, I'm sure a better sensor on the tail will truly make a difference that I can see to the photographs that I shoot. ProRes RAW is also tempting, albeit I wonder about my need for more and more external hard drives while shooting video and whether I actually will ever perform the grading from the 10-bit log video. But that's my problem. What about some of the other new features? Well, supposedly the screen is a lot tougher. Never scratched the previous one. That's why I'm hopeful I'll still get a reasonable amount for it on eBay. Because yeah, as I type on watching Apple's pre-order page tell me, we'd love that early energy, even though it's already 5 minutes after the time it was meant to start accepting pre-orders. I don't think I'm the only one tempted this time. I wonder though, if it's the Air or the bright orange iPhone Pro that's enticing other people into the queue. Pre-orders for the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max are officially live. Priced at $1,099, the former is $100 more than its predecessor, albeit the base model now comes with 256 gigs of storage instead of 128 gigs. Meanwhile, the iPhone 17 Pro Max starts at $1,199, which is on par with last year's iPhone 16 Pro Max price. The good news is that there are lots of iPhone 17 Pro pre-order bargains you can take advantage of right now. Yes, you'll have to sign up for a monthly installment plan and qualified unlimited data plan, but T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T are each providing the iPhone 17 Pro for free with trade-in. Alternatively, you can get up to $1,099 off the iPhone 17 Pro Max, bear the same requirements at each carrier. In our iPhone 17 Pro hands-on review, we claimed both Pro versions had seen the biggest upgrades in years, starting with powerful new CPUs, better battery life, and a vapor chamber cooling mechanism. Sure, the iPhone Air is intriguing, but for raw performance, the Pro models are your best bet. The iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max are practically identical. What divides the two are screen size, storage capabilities, and battery life. Otherwise, the processors and camera setups are comparable on both phones. The iPhone 17 Pro Max wins in that it has the biggest 6.9-inch screen and its battery is rated at 39 hours of video. It also comes in a 2 TB configuration, should you require the extra storage. By comparison, the iPhone 17 Pro offers a smaller 6.3-inch screen and only 33 hours of video playback. They're both expensive phones and likely to finish up in our list of top phones of 2025, so the model you choose truly boils down to desire and budget. Make sure to check out our iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max hands-on review for our initial impressions. So that's all we know for now. We'll be sure to keep you updated as soon as we have more information. Thanks for watching.